again, here with another blog. Now today's topic is pretty interesting because it relates to society, culture today, and it's very relative, and it's really interesting. So we're excited to talk about this topic, which is
dating!
Yes. So juicy.
Okay.
Okay, that was weird. Yeah. Okay, but
it's cool.
Yeah. So, oh wait, yeah, the scarves and stuff. It's fall time, so happy fall,
October.
happy fall. Even though it doesn't feel like fall sometimes because it's like 70 degrees,
80 degrees.
Swear I overdress. I'm just saying.
It's like, should I bring my shorts back out?
Really?
I mean, I saw people today wearing shorts and sandals. Like,
yeah.
And I had on boots and like my long sleeves because I was like,
right.
It's gonna be cold, right?
Yeah, I ain't playing. Like, I ain't playing with this weather.
Now we like the transition, but just let's stay a little consistent, okay?
Right.
Let's look at the weather. Let's be alert about what's going on.
Yeah, but okay. Enough with that. I just have to mention like how crazy the weather's been lately.
Yeah.
But dating, guys. Yeah, it's really popular in today's society because, like, people are really concerned with dating and, like, when they should date and, the urgency to date, feeling the urgency to date because it's just going with the trends. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so...
It, like, consumes people now.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, always on your mind. Like, when should I do it? You're bothering your parents. Mom, when can I do it?
Right.
Can I do it now? Can I do it now? It's kind of like, can I get the dog? Can I get the dog? Like,
no.
That kind of nagging. Like, that's what dating is now. At least for, like, younger children. And then, like, when you're, like, 30 and still not married.
Yeah, it's just like you're worrying about, like,
it consumes
when will it come?
Right.
You know,
right.
Like, when is it gonna come, you know? That's like what consumes your mind when you get older.
What's going on?
Exactly.
Jesus, where's you at?
I'm just cutting you short.
Where is he at?
Yeah, so dating is a real big concern today.
Right.
In society. So, like, the definition of dating or, like, what dating is would be, like, more of within this video is, dating for...
Getting to know someone.
Yeah, getting to know someone.
The act of getting to know someone.
Right.
So, like, you're going out on a date to get to know someone.
Right.
Easier. It's pretty simple. Like, that's the process of dating that we're talking about in this video.
Yeah.
Right. Which brings us to our first question. When is the right time and age to date? Is there a right time? Is there a right age? Okay, my little bird right here. I'm gonna talk about age. Personally, I actually don't think that there's a right age to date. Because of the fact that right now I feel like the culture is changing and like, hey, when I was 12, I was playing with toys, but now 12-year-olds are like, oh my gosh, are you dating him? You just started dating him again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what the culture is doing now.
That's like their topics and like their conversations.
Right.
Like today, like it's totally changed.
Right. And it's just different, right? But people are going along with that change. So typically people are keeping up with the culture. It's pretty normal. It's like the fashion trends. You keep up with the fashion trends. You keep up with what's going on. Like, you don't want to be like, still like how my mom was when she was growing up and like,
you don't need a date until you 18 years old. Like, really?
You ain't dating until you out my house. Like,
right.
That's not what's going on now. So parents are typically like trying to be open to allowing their kids to because they don't want to like smother them and like otherwise if they say no, kids are still doing it behind their backs, right? So parents want that accountability for their kids, so they're trying to be open to that culture change, right? Yeah. So I don't feel like there's a right age to date, but I do believe that you're more ready when you're like in high school, like at least 16, 15 years old. No younger than that for sure. Like when you're 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Like how are you spending time with someone to get to know them better? Like, what are you talking about? Your dreams and goals? I want to be a ballerina and like I'm gonna be the next NBA player.
Like more than likely that's going to change.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So yeah, it's definitely for timing. I would say like important to know who you are before you even move into dating, like knowing what you want from out of life, like yeah, like how we said, it's gonna change, like your dreams and your aspirations, your values, and yeah, just being set in your ways and knowing how to stand in that even within dating, so that you won't compromise.
Right.
You know, and also being emotionally stable would be the right time to date for me. Yeah, when I feel there's never a time you'll really feel that you're ready to date, but yeah.
But emotional stable, being stable, like there is a timing for that though. Like when you're like 8, you're probably a little like maybe still whiny, needy, moody. Like that's not emotionally stable at all, because like you're gonna be on a date with him and be like, like one minute you happy and the next minute like you just flip off. Like that's not emotionally stable. Like you're not ready if you're doing that.
Yeah, because they ain't got time to deal with that.
Right? No.
You know? Right? You don't want to bring all your problems in there.
No. He gonna run.
Exactly.
Literally.
I'm gonna tell him to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with all your emotional problems. You know, like you should be stable within yourself and strong enough for the both of you.
Right.
Kind of like her song, "I Love Me Enough for the Both of Us." You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. And she talks about lyrics right now. Yeah, that's important though. That's actually really important.
Yeah.
To understand, like you need to understand that, because if you don't understand that, then that's when you go before that timing too. So it's important. But that brings us to our next question: is like, why? Why are we dating? Why should we date? Right? Some people date because they want to get married. Some people date for experience, and some people date just because everyone else is doing it.
Because it's cool, right?
Like we said, it's not anything wrong with any of those things, right? If you want to get married, that's awesome. Hey, if you want experience, that's awesome. Too, right? And if you're doing it because everyone else is doing, we're gonna elaborate on that motive a little bit. But personally, where I'm at right now at this stage of my life, I'm 23 years old. So my motive or why I would want to date is the act of wanting to get married. My time is pretty precious, and because of the fact that I'm like getting to know someone and taking out the time in my week to go on dates and get to know him, I don't have time to waste. Like, don't waste my time. Like, And then, that explains why I've only been on one date with you and like no more, right? Because you're wasting my time, and it's pretty easy to tell. For me personally, when you're wasting my time, because I know what I'm looking for too. So, of the fact of like wanting to get married, that's the reason why I would date right now at this stage in my life. And hey, maybe you're 16 and you probably don't want to get married, right? So,
and mine is like kind of different, you know. Even though like I'm not 16, but I'm 21, you know. But I would more of date for experience, because like I don't want to get married right now. Like, I'm kind of young still, you know. Not that she's not young, because that's 23, but, like, you're moving into your upper years and stuff, but not saying...
Okay, she's saying I'm old.
Right, but maybe at 23, I may want to date to get married, too. But, yeah, 21 right now, I'm just dating for, like, the experience and just to know more of what I want, maybe, within that relationship, but not to say that that dude that I'm dating, you know, or that dude that I want to date isn't marriage potential, you know, just in case that approach. So, like, I'm kind of just, you know, living in a moment.
Which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, so I'm more of dating for the experience.
Right.
Of things.
Talking about like that motive though, like, so if you're just doing it because everyone else is doing, you want to check that motive.
Yeah.
Only because you could be messing up with timing, you could be messing up with your age, you could be messing up with if your parents said you can't date right now, like, so like if you're doing it just because of that, like, you want to check the motive behind it. Like, am I doing it just because she's dating him, she's dating her, like, you can get yourself in trouble for that. Not only with your parents, but, like, emotionally. Like, you're asking for trouble because of the fact that you may not be ready, too. So you want to do that in that perfect timing, too. Don't just do it because everyone else is doing. Be yourself and know what you want as an individual. Because if she get married tomorrow. Are you getting married tomorrow? Probably not, right? So, like, have your own brain about that. Like, don't do what everyone else is doing.
Right, and, like, with my being, wanting to date for experience, it's not that, like, knowing who I am within myself even before I move into that relationship, but more of getting relationship experience, you know, and, yeah. But you don't necessarily have to get relationship experience. That could be your first date and you marry the guy. Hey, that's cool
Lucky
too,
you.
right? Right. Lucky you.
Yeah.
But apparently that's not the case for everyone.
No.
So, yeah.
Which brings us to our last question is, what's the ideal of the first date? Talking about, like, everyone's first date isn't their husband, right?
Right.
No. I've actually personally been on plenty of dates, but none of them are my husband. I'm not married.
And
okay?
they weren't ideal.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's been all over the place. So, what's an ideal dating spot for you? Like,
maybe like a picnic in a park. Not to be cliche or anything, but yeah, a picnic in a park where we can just have conversation and stuff. You know, sit in the open where everyone can see us, and so we don't get into anything.
Right.
That's
yeah.
not, you know, good for the first date or anything.
Right. Keeping you safe.
Right. Yeah. So definitely making those conscious decisions in your first date. You know. Yeah. So being placed in the open and a place where we can conversate and get to know each other a little bit better would be mine.
Yeah. My ideal first date would be like a restaurant, like that kind of setting. Only same thing, being out in the open, seeing public and all that kind of stuff, that's important to me. But as well, like, if we're gonna get to know each other, like, I want to do it, like, in the light, first of all, not in the dark. I've been on dates where we've been, like, at the movies and, like, I can't even see him. He can't even see me.
Right.
And how are we getting to know each other with a 2-hour movie? Like,
it's just weird.
Yeah. Like, you're not even talking. Like, the purpose of dating is to get to know each other. Like, so that first date shouldn't be the movies. Only because
something where you can conversate.
Right. And get to know each other.
Yeah.
Unless your goal is, like, not to get to know him and, like,
or not to talk, which is weird.
Like, why would you want to get to know someone and not get to know them? Like,
right.
It doesn't make any sense at all. You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
For real, unless you just, I mean, like, getting a free movie or something. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that girl, though, okay? Right. Yeah, because, I mean, whatever you reap, you're going to sow, too. So don't do that kind of stuff either. But, yeah. Put into every relationship, you want to put in whatever you want to get out of it. So that's where that ties in too, as well.
And then, like, with ideal first date, I would say, like, the guy shouldn't be, like, it shouldn't be awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in our conversation, like, it shouldn't be awkward. So, like, my ideal first date would just be us commonly relating to each other and just being real cool and relaxed and just being yourself and just getting to know each other in that way too. Yeah. So don't make it awkward, guys.
Yeah. Relax.
Yeah, just relax.
Take a breath. I mean, you overthink the outfit.
Yeah.
You overthink everything.
So,
like, should I put my hair up? Should I put it down?
Should I bring some money?
Yeah.
Because he may not have enough money.
And then you don't want to be on a date with nobody like that, okay?
Yeah, but I always bring money, though.
Right.
Just for that tip. Yeah, because, like, what if he didn't have enough money? Like, I'm not going to be sitting there looking like a...
And then y'all going to look crazy.
Right.
Why you ain't got... You're so trifling. You ain't got no money.
I'm never going out with him again.
I thought you was paying. Like, what?
Right, like, what you mean?
I'm really confused right now. Not saying that, like, hey, maybe your view of, like, the first date, like, he doesn't have to pay, or you pay your half, he pays his half. Like, hey.
Yeah, that's cool, too, because y'all just friends, too. So, like, dating can just be, like,
mutual.
Yeah.
Give and take, right?
It's mutual, right.
That's pretty normal, too, but... Yeah,
you don't have to put that title on there right away either. Like,
no.
boyfriend, girlfriend, like, that's not even important. Like, who cares? No. It's just more of, going on dates and getting to know each other.
Right.
More of dating. What I would perceive dating as. It's just getting to know each other. No title. You know. Like, and no strings attached or anything like that. You know. Yeah, that's not cool.
It's really important. Yeah, that's pretty much our view on dating and, like, what we think about it. Is there a right age? Is there a
Right.
right time?
And why should I date?
Right.
You know, what's your motive behind dating? And am I a total freak if I don't date? No. Because, yeah, I haven't been on many dates or not even a date. But I'm not a freak, you know what I'm saying?
I don't view yourself that way. You're not a freak.
Right,
if
just
you don't
because
date.
you don't follow society's norms, like, doesn't mean that you're a freak. It's just
Right.
maybe the right timing hasn't approached yet, you know.
Yeah, and your timing's gonna come.
Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what age you are, your timing's is going to come.
Exactly. And the last question is, what's your ideal first date? Just thinking on that question, and yeah, don't make it awkward on your first date as well.
Totally
That
be
being
yourself.
ideal.
Yeah.
Just being comfortable, sad, and relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just relax, guys.
Yeah. You're right.
Take it easy.
Yeah. It's not that difficult actually.
It's not.
At all. Because
It can
he
be fun.
could be your husband one day.
Right.
Or he could be someone that you like dated for like a long period of time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So you don't wanna make that first moment super awkward where that never
Where it
happens.
just ruins everything.
Right. 'Cause I mean, maybe I have ruined some of them, right? But that's okay. Yeah, that's.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this blog on dating, and we hope that it helped you guys a lot. If you haven't already subscribed, okay.
Your love.
She goes with the heart again.
Falling in love.
Right. It's just so beautiful, right? But yeah.
Okay.
If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe below by following the links, and yeah, we're on Instagram and Facebook, guys, so go check us out. Check out some of our other video blogs. On Purpose was our last topic. If you haven't already checked that out, go check that out. And yeah, guys, we really thank you guys for tuning in again, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.